How to sell photos on your Wix website. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I will take you step by step through the process of how to actually build a store and start selling photos on your Wix website. So I'm going to show you the entire process from start to finish. So stick with me and you'll be able to do it yourself. Now starting off, you may see Wix Studio on the top left, but don't worry, this is going to be for the default Wix site. It's not going to be for Wix Studio. So keep that in mind, and let's just go ahead and go through the first step. So Wix does not actually offer the option right away to sell stuff. You will need to actually install an app for it, which is also by Wix, but it's not, always provided. You will need to actually get it first. But before we actually dive into getting the app for selling items, we want to go to the main dashboard of our site, which is this one. And then from the main dashboard, we simply just wanted to scroll down a little bit until we find settings. This is pretty much where we need to go. And this is going to allow us to set up multiple different things, but mainly to actually accept payments. But before we get into the settings part, I need to really note this before we continue on to the video. So before you actually waste your time, if you are on the free version of Wix, you're not going to be able to sell photos or really anything because you don't have the ability to accept payments with Wix if you don't have the premium version. If you're on the free Wix website, it's not going to work unless you use third-party applications. So this video is going to be for those who upgraded to the premium version. Otherwise, it's not going to work for you. So after you actually upgrade to the premium version, now you will need to do, or what you actually need to do first is going to be setting up the payment methods, so how you actually accept payments. This is going to be very simple. Like I said, I just need you to go to the main dashboard of your site, scroll down till you find settings, click on settings, and then from here we are just simply going to go to the finance and payments section. This is going to be the only thing that is going to concern us right now is going to be the tab which says accept payments. So just go ahead and click on accept payments. And this is going to show you the different services that you can use in order to accept payments. Now for me, I have Stripe, PayPal, and also more manual payments. And if I click on see more payment options, I'm going to find Google Pay, Apple Pay, and more providers out there. Now it could be a little bit different for you because each country is going to be a little bit different. So for you, maybe you won't find Stripe, maybe you won't find PayPal. Usually, most likely than not, you're going to be able to find PayPal, but you are going to also may find other services out there. So what I suggest that you do is that you go ahead and search for your specific country and see which payment or provider basically is going to be the best for you to use depending on your country, because it's going to vary from location to location. Because you may not find anything at all which you see on the screen right now, because right now I'm using the United Arab Emirates one and I have Stripe as the main one to accept credit and debit card payments. And Stripe, if you find it, I highly recommend that you actually connect it because it's one of the most known apps or providers out there that is going to help you out. And same goes for PayPal. So if you see PayPal and Stripe, make sure you go for them, and then you can just set up more payments methods like Google Pay or Apple Pay as well. Now, I need to note that connecting them is very simple. You simply just go to the provider that you want to connect after you have done your research on it and click on connect. And you basically just go in and sign up or sign into your account and you're good to go. So after you have connected your accepting payments methods, you simply just go back. And now we are just going to install the app, which is going to allow us to sell the products or photos in this case. So it's going to show us the catalog page here or section. If you see a catalog section right underneath sales, that means the app is there for you. If not, you simply just go to sites and mobile app. Click on edit site from the top right corner. And this is going to open up the Wix site editor. And then from there, we are going to be able to install the actual app that we would need, which is going to be the Wix Stores app. It's going to allow us to sell digital or physical products on our Wix website. And obviously accept payments and so on. So it's just going to take us, it's going to take a little bit of time here. But once it actually loads in, we simply just want to head on over to the main dashboard here on the left panel. where add elements and all of these things. You simply just want to click on this four squares icon, which is add apps. Click on that and it's going to open up this menu for you. From here, you simply just search up Wix space stores, and you're going to be able to find it. It's going to be a white bag with a blue background, which is this one. Simply click on it and just click on add to site, which should pop up right away. And you can read more about it if you would like, but just click on add to site. It's going to confirm a few things, and it's going to take a little bit of time at first because it's going to actually add a lot of stuff to your store. So like I said, it's going to add a lot of stuff to your store. Starting with the cart icon, it's going to also add more things like different pages to your store, like a category page, which is going to provide you with all products. It's going to showcase them and filter them for you. And then you're going to find within the pages and menu section. If you go to store pages here, it should pop up for you, and you're going to be able to find all of them. Product page, category page, cart page, thank you page, and so on. So you can actually see that it's going to create all of these things for you, and now you should be able to have them. But most importantly now, if we go back to the main dashboard, you can simply just exit out of here if you want. Now we are just going to basically add our product, which is the photos. So what we do is simply just save. Let's just save this and exit out of the editor. We want to go back to the main dashboard here, and simply you're going to find the catalog section beneath sales. If you don't see it, just simply refresh the page and it should pop up right away, because now we have actually installed the application on our site. So now that we see catalog section, just go ahead and click on catalog, and in here you're going to pretty much do everything related to products. You're going to be able to add products, you're going to be able to view them, see the different inventory, stock, all sorts of things. So I'm just going to delete this one real quick. I had this before I uninstalled the app, just to show you how to do it. Now it's going to actually have plenty of other sample products here in front of you right now. It's not going to be 0 if it's your first time. So in this case, what you can do is just test using them if you want, because they're made for you to test with them. Or you can simply just delete them. You can just highlight them from here and just click on delete all, and it's going to pretty much remove everything. They're not really important. They're just sample ones that Wix provides you with. So basically just go to this page once you're done deleting them, or if you want to keep them, it's up to you. Simply just click on new product from the top right corner, and then just click on, you have two options, physical product and digital file. So obviously we just want to click on digital file because it's photos and we want to sell them online. So yeah, once this opens up, we're simply just going to be adding more information about our product. So in here, we're just going to first click on the title at the top and give it a name. So this is going to be the name of the product. People are going to be able to see it, and they're going to be able to acknowledge it by the actual name of it. So you're simply just going to give it a name. I'm just going to name it test photo. And then what we're going to be doing is pretty much go to the second option here, which is going to be right away the actual file that you want to sell. So what type of digital file do you want it to sell? Click on upload file. It's going to give you the different options that you can sell. So images, audio files, documents, zip files. So if you have plenty of photos you want to zip up and just use this file, you can feel free to do so. Or we can just click on image if you want to do it this way. Click on image, and it's going to give you this option to start adding your digital files. You simply just click on upload media from the top left corner, and then just click on upload from computer. This is going to give you the opportunity to search your computer and find exactly where the file that you actually want to sell is. So let's say we just wanted to sell this one. I don't really have a proper image to sell or a photo here, so I'm just going to use this one. Basically, just feel free to upload it, and once it's fully done, just click on add to product. Let's just go ahead and upload another one as well. So let's just do this and see if we can just do that as well. And we can't really do 2 items at a time. If you want to sell it this way, you just want to go ahead and create a product for the first one and then create a different product for the second one. So just go in and highlight whichever one that you actually want to go with and click on add to product. Again, this is going to be the actual product itself. It's not going to be a displayed thing. It's going to be something more like a link that they will get once they actually purchase it. So you can actually see here, customers will receive links to download their digital products in the thank you page of the checkout. And also they will get an emailed link, which will last for 30 days. And using that link, they will be able to basically download the file after purchase, basically. So it is a very simple process. Now, if you scroll down, you're going to have more things as well. So more product information. For example, if you want to add a description of the actual image, feel free to do so. In here, you can make it even formatted and stuff. So this is just a test. We can just highlight the word test, make it bold, italic, underline, all sorts of stuff. And we can also feel free to change the color of the text if you want to. Again, more formatting options here if you want. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then you have the images and videos. This is pretty much the media that is going to showcase on top of the image. For example, if you want to have the same image as, you could say thumbnail so people can actually see it before purchase, just put some sort of watermarks or stuff above it. However you actually want to do it, you can feel free to do it from here. Just click on add images. And you can totally skip this. If you don't really want to show the image to anybody else until they actually purchase it, you can just skip this step and keep scrolling down. And then you will find yourself in the pricing point. Now the price is going to be set with the currency that you're currently using. So it's going to be AED for me. And I'm just going to set it to be 10 for the time being. It's just a test at the end of the day. You can feel free to check the on sale option if it is, and you can check how the discount is, whether it's going to be a percentage off or a flat amount off. And you can obviously set up the sale price. Now I'm just going to turn this off because it's not on sale, and we are going to have the inventory and shipping. Now usually with digital products, you don't really need to turn on inventory and shipping unless you want to sell a specific amount. For example, you want to only sell 10 copies of this photo, then in this case you just click on track inventory, and then once you do this, you simply just add how many. We said, I believe 10, so we just do 10. So after that, it's no longer going to be selling, so it's going to be empty. It's going to state that it is out of stock unless you redo it from here and add more to the actual inventory simply. Now on the right side, you're going to also find more stuff like different categories. If you want to create categories, you can feel free to do so. This is going to be more for organization purposes, so you can organize them better. Not only that, but people are going to be able to filter between categories. So it's also something that you can use to help people filter to what they actually want more. You can simply create a new category by just clicking on this and give it a name, simply. And once you give it a name, just make sure you tick it once you have it. But right now we only have all products, so it's going to be that. Here you're going to also have more options for marketing and SEO, so you can create coupons for them, you can promote it, and also edit the SEO settings like the title and description for the meta title and description. And then I'm just going to skip the rest. Obviously, you can feel free to read through it. For example, the product text group and brand if you want to. So once this is done, this entire thing, you can simply just click on save. And once it is saved, we are pretty much good to go. It actually should be visible to people on the category page, so people can actually go ahead and browse and be able to see it. Obviously, if you want to create a new one, you can simply just go ahead and do the same thing here. Just click on digital file and start doing the same process again. Now let's just go ahead and go back to the home page real quick and see how it's going to look like on our category page and also the product page for it. Category page is going to be where people browse for different products, and then the product page is going to be pretty much where they add to cart and read more about it in the description and so much more. So let's just wait for this to load real quick, and once it's done, we can just simply click on page and go to store pages, which is going to be Wix stores, and then we are just going to click on category page. Now, as you can see, we have all products category. If you have multiple different categories, you're going to find them here on the left so people can actually browse through them and filter between them. Scroll down and you're going to be able to find the image. Now it's going to be a better way if you actually add a display image or thumbnail. It could be completely different, so it's just going to look a little bit better. And if people click on it, it's going to look a little something like this. Let's just open up the product page. If people click on it, it's going to look like this. They're going to find the test photo, they're going to find the description at the bottom, and you can obviously see add to cart, and they can also go from previous or next if they have different products as well. Obviously, when it comes to adjustments, you can feel free to adjust the sections. These sections, you can feel free to design them better if you would like. It's up to you. But yeah, this is pretty much how to sell photos on Wix. Hopefully you found this video to be informative and helpful. I tried to take you step by step through it, so it's not going to be complicated for, for everybody. So hopefully you found this video to be informative, and thanks for watching.